better. Luffy's the best protagonist of all time. Naruto's mid as I can't
Nice.
say that. I can't swear. I forgot. I can't swear. My bad. You take Luffy and he's dumb. He's known for being dumb. He messes up every plan. Somehow it works out. But like that's what I love about him is that he's dumb. Like he's just an idiot. And there's so many story things that you can go with that. Like second half of Wano happened because he couldn't keep himself from punching Kaido. So like he's just dumb. Like, and that's what I love about him, as simple as it is.
It's almost slander, Aaron. I might have to pull Luffy and just smack you. Smack you across the camera. I do love Luffy. He's very, would you say like Luffy, because of One Piece being such a long series, Luffy not changing so much is like really something that works. People like will say sometimes, oh, he's made the same mistakes he did before, or things like, oh, he's not changing. I don't know, my man's adapting, but also him being a static character kind of works for a long series, you know? It's a long series. You don't want him to be changing too much.
I would actually argue that Luffy has subtly changed over the course of the series. I think I don't know how much I want to give away, but in the halfway mark in that big war, without giving too much away, Luffy was very clearly distraught, and I think the way Luffy protects his crew after the halfway mark is very different than the pre-time skip. And I think scenes like where Luffy's fighting Katakuri and he pushes Katakuri through the mirror and then crushes it, so that way his crew is cut off and he can solo Katakuri and not have to worry about his crew getting away. I think that's a very clear sign of Luffy protecting the people he cares about, because he doesn't want something like that to happen again. And I think you can see that change because of distinct points in the series. And I think that's what there's a very, you can't really see Luffy change much, but I think that subtly is very much there. And I think that what's fans don't think Luffy has changed. And I think that's what can make the series feel like it hasn't, like it's not much of a change of form, but I think that subtlety is what makes the series feel nuanced as you go into each arc.
Mm-hmm.
Luffy.
I do feel Luffy. Oh, sorry. I do feel Luffy would have done that, or may have even done that before the time skip. But I will say during the Katakuri fight, he had his most development as a fighter, and I love Katakuri so much. Kelsey, I'm sorry, I had to cut you off because you were a female One Piece fan. You don't exist.
That video, oh my.
But Luffy's just anything that he's thinking at any time, he just says or does. I think that's such a raw, cool thing about Luffy is just you sort of just always know what you're going to get from him, but he still surprises you, because sometimes you're just like, oh my goodness, like he's so funny, so out there, so witty, but it's almost like, oh, of course Luffy would do that. Like, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. Like, there's just so many instances where he'll just say something he's not supposed to say something just super left field seeming. And I think that's what makes him so lovable, though, is how he can sort of surprise you, but also like be relatable in a sense as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think Luffy very well carries the theme of freedom in One Piece, and I think that's why people like Luffy so much, because if you watch One Piece, you're going to be a fan of the themes in this series, and I think Luffy very well exudes the themes of freedom and adventure and enjoying the journey. I think that's what makes Luffy such a strong protagonist, is that he carries the themes of the show so well.
So what if I don't like Luffy? Am I still a One Piece fan?
No.
Okay, that's yeah, fair.
No, I mean, obviously, like, I don't even like, I mean, I like Luffy, but like, I don't like all, there are some Straw Hats where it's like, nah, I mean, I guess I like all of them, but like, you know, there are parts where like, you can absolutely hate a character and still be a fan of the series. Like, it's the way it is. Like, there was a while, even then Luffy still does stuff that kind of makes me like really annoyed, but like, because, you know, a plan will go and then he'll screw it up.
Like all of Wano.
All of Dressrosa.
As soon as the Onigashima raid starts.
Him like calling Big Mom and just saying, "Hey, I'm gonna beat you." Like, dude probably shouldn't have done that.
He does what he wants, and then he succeeds.
Mm-hmm. I also love like he changes characters around him.
Yeah.
Like like with Crocodile, he turned Crocodile into an ally somehow. He humbled Katakuri, or I guess made Katakuri realize who his true self was. I wouldn't say he changed Doflamingo. Doflamingo's still a psycho. But like, even like with Kaido and recent stuff, without giving it away, Kaido's finding a will to live and fight again. So it's just like, I guess I meant to say this earlier, but like, Luffy might not seem to change much, but like he changes everything around him. Like everything centers around him. All the development stems from him.
And it's like a ripple effect throughout the world.
Yeah.
Almost like the plot of One Piece. Like something happens in the plot with Luffy being like the catalyst for it, and then the rest of the world of One Piece changes, which is super, super cool. With Luffy being able to sort of turn people, or like, you know, get people to at least, you know, not try to kill him. Would you say that Luffy, more so than Sanji, is the master of seduction in One Piece? You'd have to say he is the master of seduction, whether he likes it or not. That man's pulled the most beautiful woman in the world after Boa Sandersonia, Boa Hancock.